critical part to selling your business is the creation of either a CIM or a CBR. They're basically the same thing. There's a little differences between them too, but a CIM is a Confidential Information Memorandum. A CBR is a Confidential Business Review. Just for our sake, we're just going to use them interchangeably at this point. So the CBR is a critical part in the sales process. It's a report on your business. So one of the first things that we do after we list your business for sale is I'm going to do an interview with you. It's probably going to be a 2-hour interview. I'm going to record that interview. Nobody is going to hear that recording except for me and you and some of the people on my staff. But what we're going to do from that interview is I want to be able to talk intelligently about your business to buyers, and I want to be able to answer 95% of the questions that a buyer might have on your business. But in addition to that, we're going to be putting together a CBR or a CIM. So what that is that we have a professional business writer. I'm not writing it myself. A lot of business brokers do everything themselves. I think that you always should find the best people to do each component of the process. So in my case, I have a business writer. He's excellent. He's got like 30, 40 years of experience, and he's going to write up an essay of your business based off the recording that we do or that interview that we do and the notes that we take. And he's going to write a great thing, and that's supposed to come across as very informative as well as get a buyer or encourage a buyer to take the next step. In addition to that, once he creates that essay, it's going to go to a professional graphic designer that I have on staff. She is absolutely phenomenal. She's been creating these for years. And why I use a graphic designer instead of creating it myself is I want that thing to be so beautiful. When a buyer first opens it up and sees it, immediately, I want that buyer to be intrigued and excited to see that business, be like, oh wow, I've never seen anything like this before, like within the first second. And then I want the writing to be so good that it's informing them, it's entertaining them, and again, it's getting them to want to move to the next step. So that CBR is a critical part of the process. I take it highly serious. It's one of the most important sales tools of the business. And so it's going to cover a bunch of different things. It's going to cover the history of the business. It's going to talk a little bit about you, the reason you're looking to sell the business. It's going to have financial information in there. It's going to have a list of your furniture, fixtures, and equipment. It's going to have how you market and you advertise. It's going to have information on your employees. It's on and on and on. The report could be anywhere from 30 to 40 pages long. It's going to be beautiful. We have the best CBRs on the market, but even if you're using another business broker, you really need to be asking the business broker how they're putting their CBRs together and what they look like and what they're trying to accomplish out of them, because in my opinion, it's one of the most critical pieces that you can do when you're selling a business. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh my gosh, I don't want everybody to know that information. Not everybody's going to see the CBR. Usually around 25 people, including business brokers, are ever going to see that CBR. What we're going to do is we're pre-screening the buyers. We're having these buyers. They have the net worth that's going to be able to buy the business. They have the financial capital to put down. Do they have the experience or the licenses to operate the business? How motivated are they to operate the business? And they definitely have to sign a confidentiality agreement that they're not going to tell anybody that your business is for sale. So nobody's going to get that report unless we feel like they are a capable and able buyer for your business. We know how important it is that you want to keep the sale of the business confidential, and we have just as much concern as you do. But that CBR is critical, and it's going to be a great marketing piece, and buyers are going to love that. And I'm rest assured that only pre-screened buyers will ever see that.